Never, never, never. Don't do this. Don't do it. Don't do it. When it goes wrong, it is spectacular how upsetting it is. But we're all back. Hopefully we're all back. When everybody gets in, please do fire me your scores for your music round, ladies and gentlemen. When you're here, fire me your musical scoring. Please do. Please tell me it's not going to do the same thing. Because I can't see any chats now. Please chat. Yes! 20 for the LTS boys. Nice one. Oh, guys, I'll talk to you about it once we've got all the scores in. But when you come in, fire your scores, please. I'm going to pull myself. Oh, my God. That was horrible. Absolutely horrible. As I said, I don't think that was a problem with the setup here. It was either a problem with YouTube or there was something going on with the internet around. But anyway, it's very odd. That's much better. Okay, so 17 for the accidentals. Well done. Good scorage coming in. Hopefully everybody else, I've sent that link to everybody, so they should all be coming in. Everybody should be coming back, which is fine. Seriously, that was awful. Absolutely bloody awful. Hated it. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. It was so horrible. It was so horrible. Ian, well done. 20 for Amaze. Nice work. Thanks for sticking with me. So I finished the music round, and I was like, come on, guys, give me the scores. And nobody said anything. And I was like, what's happening here? Is something gone wrong? What's going on? Oh, man. It was horrible. I should just give you all 20 points on general principles. But 20 points for the Super 6. Exactly. It has worked very well, Muriel. Very good point. Super 6, 20. Thank you very much, April. What else did I see there? 20 out of 20 for the Spoonettes. Nice. Good work. Foxies, did I see? No, 20. Becky, thanks for the mueslis. Well done. Excellent work for sticking with. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, seriously, that was no good. No fun. No fun at all. But hey, well done. 20 for the Foxies. Well done. And well done for coming back. Bookends, how did we do? Yeah, I did get stressed, but it was just, you don't know what's going wrong, so you don't know why it's happening. There's no reason why it should happen, so it was all very odd. It was annoying. We're just waiting for Unit 4, Rapid Tranks, Originals, Jenny and Mick back. Have they come back? Bookends got 20. Thank you very much, Muriel. I've got everybody apart from Originals, Rapids and Unit 4. Hopefully they'll come back. Yes, Rapids are back. 15 on the music. Thank you guys for sticking with it. Third try. I can't believe I then set a second stream up, because it's not as easy as you think. You don't just stop that and set another one up. It's a lot of friggin' rigmarole that you've got to go through. So I did all of the friggin' rigmarole, which involves getting the camera off, which is my phone, and then emailing something to me so I can WhatsApp you the link. It's a real pain in the ass. And I email you the wrong link. And then I'm sat in the other one going, hello, where's everybody? Ah, Jesus. 15 on the music for the Tranks. Well done. Thank you, Rob. I'm just waiting for Rob. Unit 4, are they back? And the Originals. That's all we're waiting for. If they are coming back, if you can WhatsApp them or anybody, let them know that we're just waiting for those. It's just Jenny and Mick and Rob and probably Ruth and John and Ben and everybody. And Sarah as well. What a nightmare. I finished that music, which was hilarious anyway because of some of the songs. And the last comment that I saw was something about the pink flamingos. Oh, God. I think I won next Saturday, though. I think I won next Saturday. What does that mean? Well done. Back, Jenny and Mick. Can you tell me your scores for the music round, please, guys? And then we will fire through the last round and we can finish on a high. Yeah, baby. Music 18, well done. And it's just the Unit 4 plus we're waiting for. So Rob, anybody there? Can anybody text them? Matt, can you send something on the group? Send something to any of them? I don't think I've seen them come back. Oh, man. That was so... And then I went through into the living room and I was like, is there something wrong with the internet? What's going on? And LJ's just going, no, it's all working for me. It's all working for me. It's all working for me. And now she's yawning at me. She could probably hear me. Right, so... Super 6 got 20. I got you that. Yes, the pink flamingos. There they are. Love. Love, it's such a game. Yes. Well, I can't see Rob and that. So if somebody's text them and they're not responding, then I can only assume... What was the last song title? Jesus. Fix You. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. Very good. Very good indeed. Okay, guys, we're going to move on to the potluck. I don't know where Rob and everybody is. If anybody can tell me what they got for the music, if it's in the chat, in the WhatsApp group, if anybody can fire it over, that would be useful. But we're going to move on. We're going to move on to potluck. Here we go. Last 10 questions. Yes! And we will finish. We will not be beaten. There was a point where I sat in this chair and I was so despondent. And I was thinking, just going to have to bin it. And then I thought, no, I'm not. Here we go. Question number 1. Potluck. Here we go. What L for Lima do Scots call their traditional square sausage? So what do the Scottish people call their traditional square sausage? And it begins with an L for Leamington Spa. What do they call their square sausage? But yeah, any of the Thomas Kemp guys, if you can text or WhatsApp the group and just say, are they still playing or is that? And what did they get for their music round? Number 2, ladies and gentlemen, one of the strongest muscles in the body. What M for mother, I can't believe I said mother, it's for Mike, describes the muscle that controls the lower jaw. So what is that muscle called? One of the strongest muscles in the body. Question number 2. It begins with the letter M. What is the muscle that controls the lower jaw? Pounds per inches. Yes, indeed. I can't tell you how upsetting it is to be sat here talking to a camera, expecting people to be saying things and nobody's saying anything. And also when I was doing the music and getting it all wrong, the last thing that was said was at the very first song, which was I Love the Pink Flamingos. So I was just playing these songs, nobody was saying anything, and I was just like, oh man, this is terrible. Anyway, here we go. Number 3. Potluck. This is a bit of sport for you. What golf trophy is contested in odd-numbered years by leading amateur golfers in 2 teams from the US, Great Britain and Ireland? So what golf trophy, what's the golf trophy or the golf competition that is contested in odd-numbered years only by the leading amateur golfers in 2 teams, the United States and also Great Britain and Ireland? What is that called? What is that golf tourney called? Number 4. Number 4 is a bit of geography for you. What European city lies between the mouths of the Po and the Piave rivers? What European city lies between the mouths of the Po, P-O, and the Piave, P-I-A-V-E, Piave rivers? What European city is it? Oh, somebody just type some chat just to make sure that you're still there. Number 5. Number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Number 5, designed by R.J. Mitchell. What famous plane first flew on the 5th of March, 1936? So what is the name of the very famous plane that first flew on the 5th of March, 1936, designed by R.J. Mitchell? Steve is eating. Brilliant. Blah, blah works perfect. That's good. Just keep going. I just need to know that you're there and I'm not just talking to nobody, or you are there and I can't see you. Number 6, ladies and gentlemen. First performed. Yeah. Where did I get that? Gummy bear lamp. Yeah, baby. Now we're talking about the gummy bear lamp. It's only been there the whole time for the past forever, since March that you've been doing these quizzes. I'll tell you where I got it when I asked my wife where she got it. Number 6. First performed in December, New Year's Eve, in fact, 31st of December, 1879. Who wrote the comic opera The Pirates of Penzance? I love The Pirates of Penzance. So first performed December, New Year's Eve, in fact, 31st of December, 1879. Who wrote the comic opera The Pirates of Penzance? I'm going to have a cigar tonight. I don't smoke, and I'm going to smoke a cigar down to the bones of that cigar. That was just so much, man. Too much. Number 7, ladies and gentlemen. 7. What F for foxtrot? What F describes either a nuclear reaction or a radioactive decay process in which the nucleus of an atom splits into smaller parts? What F for foxtrot describes either a nuclear reaction or a radioactive decay process in which the nucleus of an atom splits into smaller parts? What is that called? 7. I'm so glad we're finishing. I really am. I would have felt so bad. But it just does go to show, doesn't it? The first one we had a few kind of little twisty turns, but that's the first time we've ever had an issue. And I don't think we'll have any more issues. It must have been something going wrong somewhere over there somewhere. Number 8, ladies and gentlemen. Number 8, art and literature for you. Who wrote the controversial 1973 biography entitled Marilyn? So who wrote the controversial 1973 biography of Marilyn Monroe called Marilyn? Who was it? Who did write it? Who was it? Oh, God, I feel a little bit better. Oh, it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Horrible. Number 9. Published in 1981. What was the title of the first Thomas Harris novel in the Hannibal Lecter series? It's in there somewhere. Published in 1981. What is the first in the Hannibal Lecter series of novels published by Thomas Harris? What is it called? And lastly, number 10. These people were all born, but in what year were they born? I will give you 1 year either way. And they are these people. 10. Question 10. Naomi Campbell, Mariah Carey, Melissa McCarthy, Uma Thurman, and Melania Trump were all born in what year? And I will give you 1 year either way. Naomi Campbell, Mariah Carey, Melissa McCarthy, Uma Thurman, and Melania Trump were all born in what year? And you can have 1 year either way. It was Trump trying to stop social media. It was something going on. I tell you what, it was the government trying to stop fun. Sarah, do you know what you got for your what the Unit 4 got for the music round by any chance? If you do, fire it over, please. I'll go through the potluck again. Here we go. The last questions repeated. Here they are. Number 1. What do Scots call their traditional square sausage? It begins with the letter L for Lima. What do they call their traditional square sausage? We call it square sausage. Number 2. One of the strongest muscles in the body. What M for Mike describes the muscle that controls the lower jaw? Number 3. What golf trophy is contested in odd-numbered years by leading amateur golfers in 2 teams, the United States and Great Britain and Ireland? Number 4. What European city lies betwixt the mouths of the Po and the Piave rivers. Number 5, designed by R.J. Mitchell. What famous plane first flew on the 5th of March 1936? Number 6, first performed on the 31st of December 1879. Who wrote The Pirates of Penzance? Number 7, what F for Foxtrot describes either a nuclear reaction or a radioactive decay process in which the nucleus of an atom splits into smaller parts. Number 8, who wrote the controversial 1973 biography called Marilyn? Number 9, what was the title of the first Thomas Harris novel in the Hannibal Lecter series published in the early 80s? And number 10, all of these people were born in what year? Naomi Campbell, Mariah Carey, Melissa McCarthy, Uma Thurman, and Melania Trump. What year were they all born? You can have 1 year either way. 19. Sarah, thank you very much for the music. Which one did you get wrong? What did you get wrong on it? I'd be interested to know. But giving me the information I needed is nice enough for me. Give him his money. Okay, last little look at the pictures, guys, just so you have it. There you go. You should have already got this done by now, probably. Probably, Major speaking. You should have already got the picture round finished. You only get to see it one more time. One more time. So all of those people, those 11 people, whatever name, last or first name, or first or last letter of the last or first name, will spell out somebody else's name. What is it? Who is it? And remember, if you get 1 to 11 correct, you get a point. If you just guess the letter that you've got missed out, you do not get a point for 1 to 11. And it's 5 points for getting the name right. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it till my belly aches, or whatever we said. Starman. Ah, yes, sorry. If I'd have done it better, maybe you would have got 20 points. Here we go. The answers then to Potluck. And there are a couple, if not just one, joker here. And the answers are, number 1, the Scots call their traditional square sausage Lorne. L-O-R-N-E, Lorne. Number 2, the muscle that controls the lower jaw is the masseter. The masseter jaw is the jaw muscle. Masseter. Number 3, the golf trophy, contested by leading amateurs from the United States and Great Britain and Ireland in odd-numbered years, so every other year, is the Walker Cup. It's the Walker Cup, or the Walker Match Cup, or the Walker Trophy. I'll accept, as long as you've got the word Walker, I don't mind. Number 4, what European city lies between the mouths of the Po and the Piave rivers? It is Venice, ladies and gentlemen. It is Venice. Number 5, the famous plane that first flew on the 5th of March, 36, designed by R.J. Mitchell, of course, was the Spitfire, the Supermarine Spitfire. Number 6, who wrote The Pirates of Penzance? It was, again, of course, Gilbert and Sullivan. It was Gilbert and Sullivan. Number 7, what F describes a nuclear reaction or a radioactive decay process when the nucleus of an atom splits? It's fission. Fission is split, fusion is joined. So fission is the answer, fission. Number 8, who wrote the biography Marilyn in the 70s? It was Norman Mailer. Sure, most of you would have got Norman Mailer. Number 9, the first in the Thomas Harris Hannibal Lecter series was Red Dragon. The first book was called Red Dragon. It was made into a film, which was okay, but it wasn't The Silence of the Lambs. And number 10, Naomi Campbell, Mariah Carey, Melissa McCarthy, Uma Thurman, and Melania Trump were all born in 1970. They were all born in 1970, is when they were all born. So fire your scores if you have them. You can have 1 year either way on number 10 there. But here are the answers again. Number 1, lawn. Number 2, masseter. Number 3, Walker Cup or Walker Trophy or Walker Match. Number 4, Venice. Number 5, the Spitfire, the Supermarine Spitfire. Spitfire's good enough for me. Number 6, Gilbert and Sullivan. Number 7, Fission. Number 8, Norman Mailer. Number 9, Red Dragon. And number 10, 1970. And you can have one either way. How do we do? 4 for the Tranks. Well done, guys. Getting the scores in. Not long before we can all be doing this back in the real world. 6 Ian, 7 DD. 7 DD. Whatever that means. I like it. Emily, 10. All correct. Well done. Too clever here. 8 Joker to 16 for the LTS Youth Team Amazement Squad. Well done, lads. Well done, lads. 7 for the bookends. Superb scoring here. That was hard. A 6 for the Spoonettes. Sometimes the Spoonettes go for potluck, but they went entertainment this time around. 6 for the Foxies as well. Well done. 7 for the Mueslies. Oh, interesting. This is very good, isn't it? Steve, 2 for the Accidentals. Sometimes you guys go for that as well, but not this time around. Sarah, are you the only one there left on Unit 4? If so, what did you get, my darling? Let's just have a look if you are there. Let us see if you're there, Sarah. If you're not, it's okay. I think Unit 4 have disbanded. C, it's just you. But how many did you get? How many did you get, Sarah? 8. Very good. On your own, number 8. That's superb, Sarah, to be absolutely fair. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is proper close now, all the way through the scoring zones. Everybody's very close. The last one we have is the picture round, so here it comes. It is here. Remember, 1 point if you correctly name number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you get the right name that they're asking for that has the letter, you get it. So, for example, number 3, you don't need to have Paddy McGuinness. You just need to have McGuinness. You need to know the last name, and then you take the first letter of his last name. If you guess any of the letters to get your secret man or woman from number 12, then you do not get a point for whichever one you guessed. So it's 5 points for getting the name correct, which you all should get probably. And then 1 point for each of the actual 1 to 11 that you got right. I definitely don't know 3 of them. I have not a freaking clue who they are. So if you get them, then you obviously are gods. So let's see, ladies and gentlemen, who we've got on the list of lists. Let's bring you back. That's it. That's all you get. No more time. And indeed, well done, Sarah, on her own. 8 points on a horrible potluck. But indeed, well done for the Super 6 for getting all of them correct. That is bonkers, bonkers. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, here are the names of the picture round. Number 1 was Stormzy. Number 1 was Stormzy. So we want an S. I'm going to write this on my piece of paper. Number 1 was Stormzy. Number 2 was Giorgio Armani. It was Giorgio Armani. And I believe we want the I from that. Armani is what you want, Giorgio Armani. Number 3 was Paddy McGuinness. I gave you that. And we want the M from that. Number 4, anybody get this? It's Hugo Chavez. Hugo Chavez. And so we need the end of the first name, which is O. Hugo. It's looking like a Simon to me. Number 5 is Peter Jackson, the director Peter Jackson. And we are looking for the last letter of Jackson. Simon. Number 6, ladies and gentlemen, is the athlete Linford Christie. Linford Christie. And we are looking for a C, the first letter of the surname. Number 7. But is Richard O'Brien. Richard O'Brien, and it's the first letter of the surname, which is an O. Richard O'Brien. Number 8 is Wilfred Bramble. Did anybody get Wilfred Bramble? I didn't. But anyway, it's Wilfred Bramble, number 8. Number 9, you should have got this. It's Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres. So we want the E from Ellen. Number 10, I think you can see where we're going here, is Avril Lavigne. It is Avril Lavigne. And to be fair, you can either have the end of the first name or the beginning of the last name. But anyway, it is Avril Lavigne. And number 11 is Linda Carter. Linda Carter. I believe she was a first lady, was she? Linda Carter, ladies and gentlemen, gives you the other L, which spells out for 5 points Simon Cowell. I'll go through those again. Stormzy, number 1. So if you've got Stormzy, you get a point. Number 2, Giorgio Armani. So if you've got Armani, you get a point. Number 3, Paddy McGuinness. If you've got McGuinness, you get a point. Number 4, Hugo Chavez. If you've got Hugo, you get a point. Number 5, Peter Jackson. If you've got Jackson, you get a point. Number 6, Linford Christie. If you get Christie, you get a point. Number 7, Richard O'Brien. If you get O'Brien, you get a point. Number 8, Wilfred Bramble. If you get Wilfred, you get a point. Number 9, Ellen DeGeneres. If you get Ellen, you get a point. Number 10, Avril Lavigne. If you have either Avril or Lavigne, you get a point. And number 11, Linda Carter. If you have Linda, you get a point. And obviously 5 points for Simon Cowell. 16 the maximum on that, guys. How did you... Oh, she's Wonder Woman. Of course she's Wonder Woman. Of course she's Wonder Woman. Look. It's totally Wonder Woman. Oh my God, of course it is. Totally Wonder Woman. Very good. Of course it's Wonder Woman. Love it. Okay, how do we do here, guys? Let me get these scores in. 10 for the Tranks. Excellent scoring this week, guys. Some nice scores coming through. Here we go. A full house for the LTS. How did you get Wilfred Bramble? How did you know? Who is Wilfred Bramble? Is he the guy from Steptoe and Son? Is that who it is? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. 16. Well done. Where have I put that? Where am I putting it? Here, 16. Nice. Nicely done. 16 for the Super 6. Very nicely done. You all did much better than me on that. I didn't get anywhere near that many of those. 10, 16, 16, 11. Yes, for the originals. Well done, guys, for the Simon. 12 for the accidentals. Well done. Just you twos. 16, full house for the Mueslis. Well done, they smashed it. I thought that was harder than what it was. 13 for the Spoonettes. Well done, though, still, guys, if you got those 3 wrong. No bad whatsoever. It is Steptoe. The dirty old man. Yeah, of course it is. Brilliant. 14 for the Foxies. Well done. Ian, where did you come? 11, got it. Found it. Who else are we just missing? Bookends. Muriel, anybody? What do we get for the bookends, please? And Sarah, what did you get? Dirty old man. Sarah, how many did you get for that? Do you know? What score did you get for the picture round, Sarah? And also for the bookends, please. Can somebody from the bookends give me their score? And then I can add them up and we're done. 14, well done. Thanks, Sarah. And the bookends, last one. I don't think I missed it. Maybe I did miss it. I don't think I did. In fact, I didn't. I can see it. Yes, Steptoe. I thought, yeah, now I looked at it, I suddenly thought, yes, it is correct. Bookend 16. Thank you very much, Chris. Okay, so all the answers are in, guys. We do obviously have the Kudos quiz winning question, but let's just go through these in an order that I can vaguely see. Give up a big round of applause, mostly for sticking with it, but also for coming and joining us partway through the season. The Rapid Tranks. It was only Rob and Kate this week, but 56 points. Well done to you. You would have won a free round of shots. The Accidentals, again, Stephen Jez, only them tonight. 59 points. Well done. Lower scores across the board, ladies and gentlemen, because of the picture round was less and the film round was less, but don't worry about that. Nobody cares. 1 extra point more than the accidentals with 60 points. Jenny and Mick, the originals, well done. Excellent work. I'm not sure if I do deserve any cake, so maybe put that on hold. Where else are we going after that? Let's just have a look. Next one is Amaze and the Foxy Ladies and the Hound. The Amaze got 68 points. The Foxy Ladies and the Hound got 69 points. Well done to you guys, smashing it out of the park as usual. And then another 2 very close together. The Spoonettes tonight, 71 points. Probably a previously winning score. And Unit 4 plus 1, 72 points. So well done Sarah on her own at the end there for pulling them over the line. Which takes us up to closer to the top. And we have, with 75 points, a brilliant showing from the Muesli Mountaineers. Well done, ladies. I can't wait to see you in the flesh in the Thomas Kemp. And the Bookends, same for you with 78 points. A superb score. Well done. And I'm sure I will be seeing you very soon. Which leaves us to the top 2. And there are 4 points between them in second place this week with 81 points. In the 80s still. It's the delectable, lovely and delightful Tom and Matt from the LTS youth team. Well done. Which means this week's winners, ladies and gentlemen, with 85 points. It is the Super 6. Give them a round of applause. The collective of 6 people only got 1 question incorrect. Again, maybe I need to be doing a separate quiz. But we will see. It's very good. I don't think those questions were as easy as the other ones have been, so you've done extremely well. Well done. But guys, as you well know, we all know. Come around tomorrow for the cake. Maybe, yes, I did say we might be able to do that. What number is it again? 103, gotcha. Okay, guys, fastest finger first. At least the chat's working on my screen for this, because if the chat wasn't working for me at this point, it would have been an hour since it wasn't working, and I probably would be hanging here like this, and it wouldn't be any good for anybody. Not anybody whatsoever. But I'm glad we're all here. I'm glad you stuck by me and come back to finish today's quiz, which was very important. So well done. But here it is. Fastest internet connection first. Reset your connection. Make sure this is as live can be. The time, sponsored by Rotary in Leamington Spa, is 9:30 and 25 seconds. Here we go. First kudos question. Hopefully somebody will get it. Fingers first. What was Princess Diana's maiden name? What was Princess Diana's maiden name? And remember, guys, you have to go by what's on my screen. What pops in first? What was Princess Diana's maiden name? Yes, Tom got Spencer fast. Rob came next, then Matt, then Muriel, then Carol, then Jenny, then Becky, then Emily, then Francis, then Sarah, then everybody else. Well done. Spencer was right. So Tom and Matt from LTS, YTS, pick up the kudos win. The Super 6 pick up the actual win. Well done to you all. If you want to come and join me on Saturday, none of this nonsense that happened will happen, I'm sure. I'm going to try and find out from YouTube what happened there. But as always, guys, thank you very much for coming along. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I really do mean it. Thanks for coming back to finish the quiz, and I'm glad we did, because otherwise it would have been horrible. I love you all to bits. I'll see you all soon. I'm sure we will all see each other very, very soon. Towards the end of June, in person, maybe in gardens, doing whatever. I'll come and see everybody and say hello. And then beginning of July, hopefully we can start doing some proper other quizzes. We might keep this going, see how we do, see what goes on, might do something else. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. Thanks for sticking with me. I'm going to have to go back and look at what comments you wrote about the music round, because I couldn't see anything. But I enjoyed it. It was quite fun. Guys, thank you very much. I'll see you soon. It's all good. Bye-bye.